Benjamin, thank you so much for the opportunity to speak at the Hypergraph Hour event today. My name is Brian Moss, CEO of Finnovant. We are a blockchain technology corporation. And when we think about the blockchain and decentralized finance or DeFi, we get very excited because this industry is accelerating rapidly and it is helping so many people. Our team is very excited to work with Constellation while being part of their accelerator flight program to help bring the Biometric Financial Project, or BioFi, and its amazing ecosystem to life. The BioFi ecosystem is available through an online portal that contains a family of secure products, which are easy to download and activate and simple to purchase. We would like to thank Constellation and especially Benjamin and his team for assisting the Finnovant team in so many ways and with all of the mentoring and support to make this happen. Finnovant itself is focused on enabling people to learn, design, and create blockchain solutions that have the potential to make a lasting impact around the world by improving the data security and validation for the common person. Our entire team brings top-tier experience from the worlds of blockchain, crypto, mobile, tech, innovation, and a host of other important emerging technologies. We actually care about your security and believe in the basic human rights of freedom to control your environment and empower the individual with security of decentralization and ways to better safeguard privacy of your information. Our team at Finnovant is uniquely skilled to deliver BioFi to market with the highest quality and reliability. In fact, we have already developed and deployed several products for the BioFi ecosystem, including SayTech, our face and voice biometric solution. SayTech can operate on your personal device through a standard web interface and on Web 3.0, which you'll see soon from Cody on the Governor Dow website. These products are currently available in the global market and downloadable from Google Play and the Apple App Store. These products highlight the passion and dedication from our team to help build the trust in our abilities to deliver excellent products to market, and we know you'll love them. We will mention this again at the end of the session, and please visit our website to learn more at Finnovant, www.finnovant.com. Thank you so much for your attention today, listening to this amazing BioFi project. And we look forward to continuing our dialogue with you, especially as we launch the token in the market. Next, you're going to hear from Cody Dyer, our Director of Blockchain Innovation, followed by Chris Benedict, the Chief Revenue Officer. Thank you so much.
Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Cody Dyer. I'm the Director of Blockchain Innovations over here at Finnovant, as well as the co-founder over at Governor Dow. Starting my crypto journey in 2014, I've gone from passionate observer and investor to working hand in hand with some of the most rapidly emerging projects in the blockchain space, including Chainlink Labs. Now I'm very excited to be working with Constellation Network. I'm actively trying to change the world, and that's what I think led me to Benjamin Diggles. I've been investing since DAG since under a penny, and unrelated, found myself getting into some serious conversations about state data security, which led me to a Constellation Services webpage, which led me to my one-of-one LinkedIn message trying to reach out to Benjamin back in March. We did a presentation and showed him the demo, and he was like, I'm in. I don't know what I'm in for, but I'm in. So we've been here soaking up the flight program. We're so happy to be working with DAG and building on the Hypergraph protocol. We're hoping to see some love from the Lattice Launchpad when we do our public sale. And we've been working closely with Konami. We love Jim Burke from over there. He's an absolute wealth of knowledge. We're very interested in OmniShare, the data fabrics, and the meta networks, and the system of systems that comes with it. And I believe the state channels are just the beginning of opening a new authority in data access and security. We think the light nodes have an enormous potential, especially in tandem with data fabrics. The black box product interfacing and offerings are components to the Constellation Lego Constructor Kit. Amplifying on cross-chain liquidity and really circulating value, beginning our liquidity generation on Ethereum and then bridging over to the layer 0. Right now, personally, I believe we're living in a digital and network renaissance. And more important than what network is being used is the underlying processes that are orchestrating that distributed ledger tech and the projects and products that are building on top of those networks. And that's the basis for the network renaissance, especially as it increases the rate of adoption on these emerging blockchain technologies. We exist in a living human meta network coexisting on top of thousands of years of documented developing society, and over the last 100 years, the most rapidly evolving technological age. And we're on the cusp of a transition of technology outpacing our very record of its evolution. It took an approximate 70 years for 100 million people to use the telephone, but only 3 months for 100 million people to play Candy Crush. This suggests an outpacing of the new age technology at the fundamental core of its access and utility. This is well represented most recently in the explosion of digital currencies and decentralized finances, as you're well aware, and securing these digital assets on the blockchain that revolve around scarcity, consensus, and utility, which speaks to an air of interoperability, scalability, and regulation. It's estimated over 25% of traffic on the internet is malicious bots, and utilizing a proof of reputable observation consensus mechanism acting in, say, a biometric endpoints. If we could confirm every endpoint in the consensus mechanism, hypothetically, in a voting environment where every node or access point was an individual voting, that network could affirm its own validation. Now, I've authored a product called the Proof of Existence token, utilizing biometrics and blockchain technology to prove an individual is unique while still keeping them anonymous, proving you are who you say you are and your action is your action. And this is a layer that can be interfaced in any real world DeFi or NFT solution. And now if Chris will give me the opportunity, I'm going to go ahead and just share a quick demo on just showing you how easy it is to authenticate these products within your work stream. So this is our proof of existence portal, and being able to just a quick enrollment. You're actually going to see me drop off video for a second here while I queue this up.
I think we lost audio with you, but we still see your face. I could try to translate.
Yeah, Cody is repeating.
So what you're seeing there is I actually had to shut off my voice and audio because you can't, it won't record the data while you're in a video share or a screen share. And for example, if you're on your phone, it wouldn't be able to record your voice or anything else just in case any other devices were listening to it. So it's literally just that simple. It's authenticated just like that. And this is something that's just another layer that can be added to this blockchain puzzle. And I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen and allow Chris to go back to that. And I just wanted to, with Governor DAO, we have the first biometrically authenticated telegram, and utilizing blockchain and proof of existence have done the first biometric authenticated NFT sale, selling 100 unique NFTs to 100 unique users. And especially in the Constellation network and within the state channel, securing a need to know or a proof of need to know. This can be which can be interfaced with any other actively working products that are, and already with other products that are working around the globe. And now I thank you guys so much for letting me have some time to speak to you here. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Chris.
And Chris, you're on mute.
Thanks, Cody. Thanks, Brian. Thanks everybody for joining us today. That was a pretty cool piece of tech that Cody just demonstrated. And I know he went through it fast, but go check it out, on the Governor DAO website. You should definitely take a look at it and see how you can do a unique identification of yourself that's KYC free. You can still remain anonymous in that particular case. So what that demo does, it demonstrates a couple of pillars that we see in the BioFi ecosystem as it evolves. The first is control, and the second is security. In that particular use case, as a user, you control who has access to your biometric data, and it is only used for authentication. It's never used for anything else in that particular use case. So the biometrics can secure the access, no one else can get in because there's only one you, only one voice and one face that's yours. We all know how big tech can monetize your personal data and personal information, make a lot of money off of it. But we believe that you as the owner should be the only person who controls when that information is used, when and if it's monetized. And if it's monetized for your individual benefit. On the security side, you can't overstate security enough. I know I'm talking to the right crowd and everybody agrees with that. But when you look at the types of fraud that are on the rise, account takeover fraud is one of the big ones. And fraudsters continue to get more and more sophisticated with things like intercepting single-use passwords or social engineering. Once they get a hold of your important logon information, anybody can use it until you figure out what's going on. The solution for that is biometrics. In our opinion, if you put biometrics in where ID and password exists today, there's just no way that anybody can defraud you. There's only one you, one face, one voice, that's it. No one else can pretend to be you in a situation like that. One last quick comment on control is that one of the tenets behind the BioFi ecosystem, and this is why we really feel we meld well with the Constellation crew, is that they're interested in bringing benefit to people and helping people make their own lives better and having control over that. We absolutely believe that in the BioFi ecosystem. We want to level the playing field in DeFi. We want anybody who has a smartphone to be able to take advantage of that evolving ecosystem and that evolving financial services suite and decide what they want, what's best for them to chart their financial future. So on the slide here, what you'll see is the initial solutions within BioFi are things that exist today. Brian mentioned SATEC, which is our voice and face biometrics. There's the Phoenix X1 phone that you see to the right there. That is the model that we're using for the mini node concept that we're developing that Cody mentioned. We have the Cryptic Wallet, which is a cryptocurrency wallet that we just launched. It's out in the marketplace. You can get it on the App Store or the Play Store today. We think it's the best one out there, so we'd love your feedback. Go ahead and download it, give it a shot, and let us know what you think. And the next one that's coming out, its imminent launch, is called Unisafe Box, and it's a blockchain-based password manager product. So that should be out, as I said, it's imminent. It should be out anytime now, so stay tuned for that one. But BioFi itself and the ecosystem is not just about Finnovant. I want to make that clear. We're doing this and getting the ball rolling, but we are actively looking for partners and partnerships to bring value and financial services into this space. Let me give you an example. We're having very active conversations with an insurance company right now. They have a real need to digitize their policies and their claims processes because they're all very paper intensive. And to them, taking all this paper, after all this time, they're still paper-based, if you can imagine. Taking all that paper and transferring it onto a blockchain type solution would be a huge win, both for efficiency and economics. So if you have a solution or know of a solution you'd like to bring to the ecosystem, please reach out to us. There's a lot of channels that we just spun up a few of them, but there's a lot of ways to get in touch with us. Telegram, Twitter, the website, and so on. Reach on out. We love having conversations. We love meeting with people to see where we can go and what kind of value we can bring to this ecosystem. So I'm going to wrap, but before I do, I just want to take a moment and say thanks to Benjamin, Ben, and the entire team at Constellation. This accelerator program has been a real joy to be part of. They're a great team. They can make things like tokenomics and writing a white paper actually be very interesting. So if you ever have the opportunity to work with them, I would highly recommend it. So that's it for us. If you have any questions, we really, really do encourage you to reach out. We'd love to chat with you.